Uh, in general, I'm okay. I think I had a really interesting experience in work. Actually, I'll share.
Yes.
So somebody was like super rude, like just unbelievably rude, and rather than react, I just got in front of it in time, and I felt it in my chest, and it was like it was both the best and worst thing that ever happened to me at the same time. It was like I
Wonderful.
could feel all their pain and all their
Yeah.
need to be right, and it was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was like,
Wonderful.
yeah, it was it was a new experience because it would have been a very reactive situation in the past.
Yeah.
It was,
I love that. I love that so much because that is actually when we're talking about the fifth feather, we have a lot of focus on that reactivity, you know, where we react with anger or um, annoyance or irritation or anything like that, ill will, aversion, anything like that that we react with. That is what we focus on with the fifth feather. But at the exit of the fifth feather, you know, when we're really completely working with the entirety of the fifth feather, it's when we realize that every single reaction I have, it's about me. I need to reflect on what is going on in me. I need to stay with the feelings that I have. And the moment that that has been seen through and we have stayed with everything, then we get over ourselves. And that means that we experience what you experienced,
Mm.
that somebody is very antagonistic and very much diverting from the pain they have.
Mhm.
And they are, you know, lashing out and they are spewing all the vomit and bile over another person. And because you don't have any hooks in it anymore, you don't have no need to defend yourself because you're fine. You know you're fine. Then you're standing in that open space where you just have compassion for a person that is in so much pain, being tormented so much that they cannot stay with it, that they need to attack other people. And that is the end of the fifth fetter. So it's beautiful. And I love that you're bringing it up. Thank you for that.
yeah, yeah.
It's really, really a wonderful space of compassion to be in. To,
It
yeah.
it's funny that now that you say it, it was actually a gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a very thorny gift, but yeah.
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 Because even afterwards, like I can vividly see, like the colors were brighter as I walked away.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that kind of way. It was like very
Yeah.
much a just a kind of like, oh, you don't have to. That doesn't have to
No.
happen. You know.
No.
Yeah.
No, and I'm also curious if some of that, the brightness of the colors being because you were really present in that moment as opposed to being lost in the thought of, you know, in the past you would have been reactive and then it would have been all the stories about the reactivity and you're just like sucked inside your own little bubble for, you know, an hour. So now you're just present with what's in the body, you're present with your senses, and you realize that he's not saying anything to you. There's no there's nothing
He's
about you in
reliving.
that.
Yeah, yeah. He's just reliving an old story that is so painful to be in the body and reliving for him. So he needs to divert and place everything on you, and that we can just have compassion for. Oh my goodness, to go through life with that pain. I remember how that was.
Yeah.
So we can just have compassion for that happening. It's really, really beautiful. And then, like Todd says, instead of the world being super, super contracted and you're ruminating about your story and your labels and your all of that, it's just opening up at that expansiveness that is in like Dolby sound and polycolor and all of that, you know? Yeah, wonderful. Love that so much. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks. And I just like the like all the everybody who spoke was just the emotion and the
Yeah,
sharing this evening was really beautiful. So thank you
yeah,
very much.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
Agreed.
I love it. So
Agreed.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mike. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Mhm.
wonderful.
That was
Oh, I just want to say something about that zooming out
nice.
thing. Mike.
Or
No, yeah,
do you want me to
yeah.
find him again?
No, it's fine, it's
Okay.
fine, it's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that is a very normal protecting mechanism that because in a night like this, when we're talking, there are so many emotions, and when you really sit and you feel every single feeling, oh, Debbie, I feel you so much. Glenda, I feel you so much. I'm like, I feel you in my body, the recognition of what you're talking about and the pain and all of that. I feel it so much. So having that when you are sitting and listening to that you sometimes need to zoom out, it's because there's something that is being pushed on that just need a moment. I just need a moment to digest and to like be present again, because it is a lot. It is a lot. Normally after a call like that, I go in and lie down and I just need, quiet and just need to digest everything, because it is a lot. So I completely understand the zooming out that Mike just talked about. And it's just about acknowledging that and giving that space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time is it?
Almost 2.
Oh, goodness. Time flies.
It does.
Are we calling it a day?
Yeah, I think if there's
Is
nothing
there
else
anybody
pressing.
else that wants to? I just want to say thank you to everyone.
Absolutely.
I love this so much.
Yeah, it's been really, really lovely.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's
Thank
been
you,
really,
everyone.
really great. Next week on Friday, there's Q&A. If anybody wants to join that, that's next time all of us are gathered here again.
And
I think that's it.
Yeah, and thank you, Leela, for your help as always.
Yeah,
and
as always.
Thank you for enjoy the rest of your.
Oh, may I say something?
Of course.
I just want to say, I don't know if you've seen it, but Todd has made an amazing inquiry. Fear of death inquiry. It's not something that's for everyone. No. You need to be in a good place. You need to have like solid foundation, stand solid on both feet before you listen to it. But when you listen to it, then it's really, really good of partly to see through all 10 feathers, because all 10 feathers are touched in it. A bit like the sit we did just before we started the meeting. So partly it's about seeing through all 10 feathers, but it is also about looking at your death, your physical death, when you are when from being here on the planet in one moment, and the next moment the physical being is not here on the planet. The I that we have connected with the meat suit is not here anymore. So it's a really, really, really good inquiry, and I can warmly recommend it to anybody that feels that they're stable enough to listen to it.